anyways,
is this winners finals?
Yeah, this is winners finals.
So Jakal beat James?
Yeah, he did. It was a 3-0. It was. Yeah, the first game he went Crom.
Brutal.
Yeah, he went Crom the first game and Diddy the next two. It did not work out well for him. But
all right,
here we go.
I'm low-key anticipating a close asset.
Yeah,
I'm talking game 5.
Yeah, like Tweek, as when he's seldomly come around in the locals, like he's been starting to come around a bit more now. And whenever he does lose, he only loses to like, you know, the best of the best. He only really loses to Jakal and Rivers. So.
And Redacted.
Yes.
Toxic 7S.
Yeah, so like he only really loses to like the really, really good players around here. So it would be no surprise to me if Jakal was able to win here.
Yeah, for sure. And I feel like he's been... And these two have like enough experience against each other where Jakal's not going to get run over just from not knowing Tweek's like top player like mix-ups.
Yeah.
You know, because sometimes you'll play against a top player and just completely be caught off guard by what they do, and then gradually learn a little bit. Oh,
wow!
Just called him out.
That was brave.
All right, let's be real. It was a Wolf S match. It's not that brave.
It was
where's his end lag at?
Yeah, but with Wario sticking his big ass stomach in your face, like that's definitely.
Yeah.
Like if he didn't, oh wow! Answering back immediately is Tweek with a nice combo.
That's one thing. It's so hard to secure like a solid lead against these guys, man. They're so good at finding the kills.
Yeah, both these characters are definitely going to have to get a little bit uncomfortable in the trenches. Like,
yeah, for sure.
They're going to have to play in each other's wheelhouses where they're really, really good. So whoever's executing just slightly better is going to be the one that comes out on top.
Yeah, I feel like in neutral, Wolf has like a pretty decent advantage in this matchup. But in terms of once Wolf gets hit, it's going to be really tricky for him.
Yeah. I was going to say a benefit that Jakal has that like a low percent, like Wolf's combos leads into grabs.
Oh, yeah, for
Warriors
sure.
don't necessarily lead into that. It's a lot more like tech chase heavy stuff.
I'm being called, by the way, so I have to hop off.
All right, cool. See you in a bit.
We're going to trade off with Nintunist.
Hell yeah. Just like that, we have an even-ish game, about only 10% separating the two right now as Jakal able to get himself back in the lead.
Jumping on, jumping out. The white anti out here. Full force. I was just talking about how he looked like him, but with pretty much the same hair. With the earring and everything, the singular. Yeah. So we got anti versus Jakal coming up for you guys right here. And so far, it's relatively, I would say relatively even, but I mean, you know, I'm coming up. You know, I don't need to be on the stream match for that long to know it's a Wario, and they were virtually up a stock already, but he's actually going to trade with the bike there. And, eat it.
Yeah, he definitely got parked on. And now, what's been the trend in the whole set is that we just talk about how great Wario is at taking a lead and carrying with it, because Tweek does have Waft on deck, so he's going to have to work significantly less hard than Jakal to win this game right now.
That is true. He's already trying to grab out a disadvantage right there. There's no way this man, with all that airspeed that he has, with all that waft he's trying to save up, there's no way he's going to be pressing a button there, especially when he's at that percent.
No, sir.
He's going to back throw him from the other side right there instead. Obviously not going to do it because that was from the opposite ledge. Wario, 184. He is one of this game's heavier characters, though, with the Charlie Brown. All it takes. All it takes to get this man out of here.
Womp, 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 back
You want to know the most messed up part? She had a legal document.
She did. She really did.
Like, Lucy should straight up be in jail. Anyway, there's an up air. Gonna continue with a forward air. Oh my God. He always finds a way to link a string, regardless of what percent you're on. He never seen a man utilize Wario as much as this guy has, except for Plutoni, obviously, but like, the way he uses that airspeed mixed in with just some of the dinky little hits that Wario has to just really mix up his combo game. There's no other way to say it. I'm just trying to what am I trying to say here? I'm saying in a much more overly complicated way that this Wario has mixed.
Yeah, no, pretty much. Jakal definitely has to be on red alert right here, though, because I don't think he's going to combo into Waft right now, but Tweek doesn't need it to combo, he just needs it to kill. Oh, I feel like he was maybe trying to grab him into the bike, but the spacing just slightly off right there.
Yeah, that would have been pretty sick, a character doing that kind of a handoff with himself.
Yes.
Back air. Gonna do it.
The back air is nice.
Reminiscent of another character that can do stuff like that. Reminiscent of melee ice climbers and PM ones that can, you know, just throw an opponent back and forth. If your character has that kind of bouncing projectile, they can do that. It kind of reminds me of Duck Hunt and what's the other character? Banjo. And what's the third character? Ice climbers.
Yeah.
And what's the fourth character? K. Rule.
Yeah.
What's the fifth character? Wario. All characters that have like those kind of projectiles that can just not just add more mix to their combo games, but can allow for regrabs. In a game where there is about still a 1 second regrab timer, obviously implemented to remove chain grabbing from the game, but you play a character like Wario, man, if you're creative enough with your combos, you might be able to find a way. And if you're creative enough with your combos, you might find yourself up a whole game ago over Jakal.
Yeah, no, the thing I was saying about this matchup that's, I'd say frustrating on both ends is that you kind of, both Wario and Wolf like to play in the same range. They'll get in your face and then, you know, do stuff like this. Like at low percent, they're going to do a lot of damage. And at high percents, they're both kind of struggle a little bit because they both have to get in each other's wheelhouses to kill. Obviously, having stuff like Bike is a bit of a benefit for Wario because he has some set play to play around with. But definitely up close, like both these characters feel like very evenly matched.
Up close, it's always so interesting to see a testament, especially of these especially of players that are of like, you know, insane caliber of Tweek and Jakal, but like when you have to play up close in the meat like that, it won't always depend like whatever tier your character is or something like that. It might just depend on which character has better buttons. And if you're playing a character like Wolf against literally virtually about 80% of the cast, his neutral air will beat out whatever your aerial is a lot of the time if he is able to get it out properly. That move just has insane amounts of priority, but I mean, that combined with the insane airspeed of Wario, which is already such an amazing thing for a character to have with how heavy he is. Heavy characters don't normally move through the air like a butterfly.
Yeah, he's a lead balloon. But just like that, or no, he's not even lead. He's a party balloon that's like left over.
Everybody knows a good Wario keeps a brick of lead in his helmet.
Yes, as the up air to the waft will equalize that stock out for Tweek. I was gonna say Wario's less like a lead balloon. He's more like a party balloon that's been hanging out in your living room for like 3 days.
Yeah,
it's kind of like hangs like eye level in your living room.
And it's just there, and you want to pop it around, but it's going to move through the air better than you. Oh, what a good reaction read by Jakal right there. Can't tell if that was on reaction or if it was a read. If it was on reaction, he's a god. Either way, that was a really good meaty forward smash to get him off the stage, but neutral is reset yet again. Both these players just full hopping in front of each other. Finally, it is in the favor of Jakal, who gets Tweek off the level, just back airing him to keep him at bay. And it's scary, man. You're a heavy, heavy character, but you get the tip of that back air. Well, that's going to kill Wario by the ledge at this percent. Or up smash, done.
Yeah, Jakal definitely getting interesting with that. I don't know if that up there or that up B was purposeful there, but if it was, he looks like a genius because the up smash still was able to combo.
He's been reading rolls with that, or covering rolls with that, I should say. Rolls off ledge. He'll up B at the right time, and then once the intangibility, not the intangibility, once the invincibility is done, it'll just go straight forth. You have the most beautiful eyes, Wolf.
Wah, wah, wah.
Or eye, I should say. Rip Wolf's left eye. But
nah, so he can see at night. It's fine.
Ooh. Not getting the timing of that neutral air right. The up B, just eating it out. Get farted on. Not done yet.
Yeah, unfortunately going the wrong way on the half waft. So now Tweek still having to get himself back in the thick of things. Down a big percent right now.
Now he's actually down a stock.
Yeah?
Yeah, he didn't keep that waft charged. I mean, it wasn't on there long enough. He tried to be able to get that kill with it to bring it back, but nothing doing on the part of Jakal. Very good DI.
Yeah, it was so dash attack does get that kill, but it was unfortunate for Tweek that he had to use waft early to try to get himself back in the game. So now it's going to be a little bit tricky for him to try to navigate this last stock, but we'll see you know, if he can come out on top, or if Jakal will get himself on the board here.
Hey, no waft on deck, but he's still got those low percent Wario combos, my friend. Being a disadvantage against Wario. I mean, being a disadvantage is obviously never good, but I mean, it is worse against some characters than others. Wario, can't sleep on that one, man. You can't sleep on the clap gang, because up there, you already got him to 92%. How long was that? 30 seconds?
Yeah.
He was able to get all that quick?
No.
Oh, but that Bike is going to trade with the up tilt, causing Tweek to shake his head like a mad dog out here.
Yeah,
feeding the beast. Literally and metaphorically. And that is Wolf going up, putting himself on the board there with a game. My name is Jack R. Smash, and I'm here to bring you Platinum Star Smash Season 5, Episode 2.
Jakal also Jack R. Smash playing. That's pretty funny.
Don't give this man more followers. He already has so many.
Spider-Man looking at Spider-Man.
I love that meme.
That's a good meme.
All right, but we are switching to the blue and pink Wario here. This is the one he uses when he likes to go with the classic Wario outfit.
That is, oh yeah, that's what it's referencing to. Interesting.
What do you mean?
Like, that's like, or oh, you mean like, oh, you just meant Tweek.
No, I meant classic Wario as in just like the one with the overalls. I don't think
Yeah.
the blue and the pink one is classic one. That's the blue and the pink is a reference to Mario's hat and overalls from the cover of the original Mario Brothers.
Ah, that's true.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's what he looked like in that game. Also trans rights.
Yes. 100%.
100%.
So yeah, let's see if the change of clothes is what it takes for Tweek to get himself back in front here, because
Hey, sometimes, you know, clothes make the man. Or elf, or whatever the hell Wario is.
elf.
Look at his ears! Look at his ears, dude! Pretty sure he is literally an elf canonically, but whatever.
That's
Even percent-
weird, because like Mario's like a human, and like Wario's like an elf.
Yeah, man.
That absolutely blows my mind.
Look up a picture of Wario, look at his ears.
I'm
F
good.
tilt by the ledge.
Okay.
Oh, yep, called it a mile away.
Buenos dias. So
Oh, that's so outdated.
Yeah.
Oh my. Buenos dias, Jakal. Down a stock goes he, 99.5%, sitting pretty. Down a stock against Wario. It's kind of reminiscent of being down a stock against Lucario.
yeah, no,
It's like you basically have aura. It's just in one move.
yeah. And Tweek's been so good at just pulling away in these games where he can generate a lead. Because right there, I would have comboed and killed most likely. So now Jakal, you know, definitely smelling blood in the water right now. Or, you know, smelling his own blood in the water.
For sure. Oh! Yeah, good. Never mind. He recognized that it wasn't true off of the up tilt and just waited patiently for the air dodge, which Jakal did not need to do there. That is where he got outplayed, got a little bit of fear in there. He probably didn't think it was true off of that, but maybe he panicked and air dodged or something,
Yep.
because just air dodging right there is the only thing that actually sealed his demise. If he did a neutral air instead, he might have been able to beat out the waft before it was able to come out. I don't know, especially if he was able to fast fall it. It was a rough situation regardless, but it looked like the air dodge kind of, you know, instilled the fear of God in Jakal right there with that up tilt. But it was really, really good on Tweek, knowing his character, recognizing it wasn't true, and got the stock for it.
Tweek pulling away right now. Still having all three of his stocks to play with. So I feel like Jakal's already mentally moved on to a game 4.
Are you sure?
Maybe.
Yeah, Mike is out. Yeah, he is sure. He is not sure yet. Oh my God, and a beautiful B reverse saying, I'm not done with you. Stay in disadvantage. Stay off the level right there. Beautiful stuff right there. Wario ain't even got a wall jump either. He had to do that with a double jump, which can be a risk if you're jumping off from the ledge.
Little bike at the ledge, goes for the forward throw again. Good get-up attack to negate the hitbox of the bite from Jakal, but you know, definitely in dire straits right now, to say the least.
Yeah, got that Campbell's chicken noodle invincibility. Getting right off the ledge. Oh my God, scrapping out here.
Yeah, I was gonna say that would have been very awkward for. That would have just been very awkward for Jakal because he was stuck holding the bike, but doesn't matter though. Tweek continuing this lead off stage right now is Wolf, and that's all she wrote. Enough to get him into the blast zone and kind of up Esports Creek without a paddle. So
that's right.
Tweek gonna go up 2-1.
Beautiful stuff. Not only in how he was able to keep Jakal in disadvantage, but how he was able to just force his. Like, he didn't press too many buttons when he knew that he was the one who was up a stock and didn't have to, which is already a general name of the game. If you're up a stock, you should be the one pressing less buttons. It should be the one who's down to try to force his way in. But even then, when he was getting punishes while he was still in advantage, he knew what was true and what wasn't. And then just a little bit of patience sprinkled on top of that is how you get stocks. It's how he was up 3-1. In the set, and is why he is now up 2-1 in the set. Winners Finals here at Platinum Star Smash Season 5, Episode 2. Tweek one game away from making it to Grand Finals, winner's side as seeded, and it's looking like he wants that way more than Jakal right now. 76%, 15 seconds.
Yeah, yeah, just like that. You know, Tweek already finds himself comfortably in the driver's seat. That parry not going to lead to much, and that's kind of the scary part about Wario in general. Like, the amount of time you have to adjust your game, like whether it be like, you know, before the set or on the fly in between games is, you know, so small that the game, it could just be too little too late for you. So
too little too late, maybe all she wrote, but we play sets in this game for a reason. We'll see if Jakal will be able to bring this back in any semblance of fashion, but with those double forward airs, that's looking like one good way to potentially be able to start it, but still down almost 100% deficit at this point, about 70 to be exact, missing the bite right there. I like Tweek going for that on the platform, recognizing that Jakal was going to shield a disadvantage there. But he was able to drift around it. He'll get it that time, though. Definitely not going to be able enough to kill just yet, but he'll take all that healing and damage from it. The one major change from Wario from the last game over to this one is that he now heals with each individual savory Gordon Ramsay bite.
That's disgusting.
He just had a kid. Gordon Ramsay.
Good for him.
Yeah, in the picture like that he took of him, he looked really like pissed and judgmental. Looked like he probably like judged. Looked like he probably judged the flavor of his mom's breast milk already at that young of an age. Crazy, man.
The baby's raw.
Gordon Ramsay.
Speaking of raw, the back air very raw.
This breast milk tastes like.
What am I, an idiot sandwich?
God bless you, Gordon Ramsay. And
Yes,
your,
sir.
new endeavors here. But back to the game. About 2 stocks apiece right now. Fighting his way out of the disadvantage there with the forward air. And he was able to link a damn fart out of that, man. How do you do that?
Yeah, there
Wario's forward air is such a dinky little hit. Seriously. It is. It's such a dinky little hit. It's not meant to even combo out of too much. It's supposed to really end combos. You see Tweek right there extending so far up of it into the fart. And now he's looking very poised to be able to take this set. My word.
Yeah, no. This is exactly the circumstances I've been bringing up all night about why Wario is just so good, because the time you have to adjust is so small, and just like that, Tweek continuing to do what he does best, and that's, you know, keep these leads consistent as well as ledge trap. So Jakal definitely in a world of hurt right now.
That was definitely a Keanu spot dodge right there. When do you see people do that in neutral too much? He's just out here doing it. I'll spot dodge that, cancel that, punish that, back throw off the ledge. Hitting that side B.
Yeah, the side B gonna buy Jakal some time, but you know, is it enough? You know, right now definitely not showing.
He wants a Charlie Brown. It's all he's thinking about. He definitely was about to press it there too. Definitely was about to. Tweek was in his head at that point. He already knew, what is a Wolf gonna look for right here around this percentage when he's already down a stock? What is his most non-committal option when we're actually scrapping in the neutral to be able to get that?